The Dallas Theater Center has always been a good friend to GMT, and the last time I worked with them, the Second City invaded Dallas, and I got to learn a little improv. Their new show, well, let's just say it's a little different. It's called The Elaborate Entrance of Chad DEITY, and it's about wrestling. So, of course, I was sent to check it out. Well, I'm at the Dallas Theater Center for what I would call a pretty unconventional performance. It's called The Elaborate Entrance of Chad DEITY, and I'm joined by Ali Mauji. You're one of the characters, one of the cast of characters in this crazy rough and tumble performance.
Yeah, I play Vigneshwar Padwar, also known as VP, who's a fast-talking Brooklyn-born Indian who's into hip-hop and basketball.
Wow.
And he gets recruited to become a wrestler.
All right, well, I'm intrigued. Give me a kind of a brief synopsis about what the play is all about.
The play follows 5 characters. The narrator is Mace, and he's a jobber to the stars. So he's the one who sort of loses every match and makes the winner look good. And his dream, of course, is to be the star. And he discovers VP on the courts in Brooklyn and realizes that he would be an amazing personality for the wrestling world, and feels like people would just latch onto him and really root for him.
I understand that it can get a little rough in there as well.
It can, actually. You know, you should go check it out in the ring.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm not a wrestler. I don't know how to wrestle.
Oh, I'm not a wrestler. I'm just an actor. I think you can do it.
All right. I'm ready for it. Let's go. Well, I'm here with Alex Hernandez. He is one of the main characters of this play. You play the role of Mace. Tell us about your character and its importance in the play.
Sure. This play is unique in that there's a central narrator that discusses most of the action, and the other characters come in and get involved, but I have the majority of the lines because I'm explaining the story and kind of centers around this character. I also feel like there's this guy, Jamin Olivencia. He plays a bunch of different wrestlers in the show. He's a great guy, but not the brightest crayon in the box, and I think they didn't give him as many lines because they thought he couldn't memorize them. So, I don't know.
Well, as much as I would love to think that there really was power behind these guns, the truth is, I don't think I really seriously injured Mr. Jamin or Mr. Alex, but boy, you made me look so good.
We killed it out there. I mean, we were entertaining, we had fun, and it was safe, and that's really what professional wrestling is. It's safe theater.
It is safe theater, okay, because I didn't feel particularly in danger, but I did find that my adrenaline was just like on fire. Do you find that sometimes it can get a little dangerous when you have a bunch of testosterone going on in here?
Absolutely. And actually, I think dangerous isn't the right word. It becomes more fun because it's the only way that things don't hurt as much. And when everyone's amped and you're like, yeah, woo, woo, then all of a sudden you get slammed on the ground and it doesn't hurt.
Woo, I'm amped, and I want to learn some new moves. So do you think maybe you can teach me a couple more?
Sure.
That I can practice at home?
What I show you is a lockup right now, okay?
All right, the bell is rung. Let's
go.
All right,
sweetheart, let's try it.
All right, I gotta do this.
Yeah. And you're gonna put here.
All right.
And then you're gonna put here.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do a little, you know, dance.
Dude, you know, I'm sick of this lady, man. I thought she was really nice.
I know. Who do you think you are coming into our house and beating us both up?
So you're talking some smack? Do you have something you want to say to me? Is there a problem here? Because we can certainly talk about it.
Let me teach you a lesson.
All right, you come on then, boys. That's right. That's right.
That chick's tough.
Oh, yeah, she's in the firecracker.
That's all right, boys. Boys, come on over here, boys. Yes, so joining me now are the stars of The Elaborate Entrance. Get over here, guys, of Chad DEITY. This is Alex, Jamin, and Ali. Hi, guys. Now, you going to settle down here and behave if you don't mind?
Moron.
Sorry.
I have to say that was a lot of fun. Are y'all okay? Because I know I kind of beat you up pretty bad.
Right as rain.
All right, all right. Well, for those who are not familiar with the show, I want y'all to tell me a little bit about the whole premise of the idea.
Sure. This play is centered around the world of professional wrestling, but Chris Diaz uses it as an allegory for all kinds of things, such as American corporations, social, political struggle, class warfare, all these kinds of crazy things, which you wouldn't imagine professional wrestling being a good allegory for, but it works in perfectly, and it talks about a lot of things in our world.
Well, I obviously had a blast there, and you know, it really does. It makes you kind of, your adrenaline goes crazy. I mean, do the audience members get into it as much as you guys do on the set?
Yeah, absolutely. They eat it up. They get into it, and that's what's really exciting about this show is you get the fan interaction too. It's not like your typical theater where you go and you just sit and you get quiet and you clap. You get into it. You can get involved. You can cheer. You can boo. It's really up to you. It's like you're at an actual wrestling event, and that's what makes it fun.
Well, and part of the reason why you really feel like you're a part of the action is that the whole stage is in itself, I mean, what would you call it? A wrestling ring.
Wrestling ring.
Yeah, a wrestling ring, and that's what makes it so cool, because that's where most of the performances take place.
It's kind of nice because it's set up in the round where we've got audiences on each side of the ring. So it is actually like you're at a wrestling event.
I, like I said, had a fantastic time. And I know that there's a lot of these personalities that emerge. Some of you become enemies with other people. In fact, I'm so thrilled to say that we have got Chad DEITY in the house. He's played by Corey Jones, all right? Yeah, he is. He couldn't stand it, guys. He couldn't stand it. Oh yeah, we got him here, And, you know, you're the guy that's on the big poster. I mean, I don't want to cause any problems here, but, I mean, frankly, you kind of look like you're the big star.
Well, you know, I am, you know, and it's giving me a huge ego, and I expect an elaborate entrance wherever I go. But no, it's been an absolute joy to do a role like this, because this character, he's such an outlandish character, and he's sort of the rock of this company in the show. Sort of what the Rock was what John Cena is, the face of the company. And
so not necessarily the foundation of the show, more of, you know, who the character is, like the Rock.
Exactly.
Okay.
And and he sort of establishes sort of the extravagance, the gross indulgence of what Alex referenced as what Chris is making as an allegory to socio-political class warfare. He represents that side of it. And yeah, it's a really interesting character to play.
Well, it has been a lot of fun. I've loved having you guys here.
Oh, Paige.
Okay, we get it, Paige.
Happens every time.
You're strong.
Happens every time. All right, settle down here, boys. The elaborate entrance of Chad DEITY runs through November 11th. For tickets, you can call 214-888-0202, or you can log on to DallasTheaterCenter.org.